What's the deal? It's Kenny B for real. With some of the special guests, you know what I'm saying? With some of the homies,
Yes, sir.
Addison and Tatenda, man.
Yes, sir.
Look, we bringing y'all something crazy. You know what I'm saying? They got their own thing going on. I ain't gonna talk too much. You know what I'm saying? That's why they here. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all doing? How y'all
Chilling, man. We
living?
feeling good,
Feeling good,
bro.
man. Feeling great.
Man, y'all brought us to y'all spot. I feel real homey, man.
Yeah,
and
home now.
inspired.
Yes, sir.
It's been so long, you
I
know what I'm
know.
saying? Y'all don't know we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We grew up together, so we had to make this connection.
Yep. And I've been trying to get with him. We probably been talking about this maybe 2 months already.
Yeah.
Finally did it
Yeah,
today.
been that long?
It be like that. Yeah.
You locked in now, though.
It's been that long. bro.
Yeah,
It just be like that sometimes.
After you
Yeah,
locked
facts.
in, you locked
Yeah,
in. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Everybody got their own lives, man.
For
That's
sure.
how it is.
I don't trip
But
about that.
We gonna get straight into the nitty gritty though.
Yes, sir.
What made you start where we're at now? Withoutarival.
I ain't gonna lie. It kind of built up, man. So the way I recall it, before I even started the brand, my homie, I don't even think he remembers this. I don't even think he remember he planted the seed. But I was with my homie. I think I was like maybe 19 or 20. We were at the gym hooping, like just pick, you go pick up with your homeboy. I started to get more into fashion and dressing because I couldn't dress like that when I was in high school. So that's kind of that's always been piquing my interest. Like since like I started to see like A$AP Rocky and Playboy Cardi when I was like 15, 16. I'm like, okay, what they got on, right? So that was in my head. I was like, okay, I really like clothes, but I ain't had the money to go do what I wanted to do with clothes or buy what I needed. So me and my homie we was hooping. And one day he was just like, you ever thought about starting your own brand? And in my head, I'm like, no, right? This is maybe 2019, 2020. I've never seen anyone start their own clothing brand. During that period too, before all the TikTok clothing brands came out, the level of entry didn't seem that easy. It didn't seem like you yourself could just start. It felt like you had to have capital built up. It felt like you had to have, had to know somebody. So once 2019, 2020, and I started seeing other people doing it on TikTok, that's when I'm like, okay, nothing that they do separates. They don't separate themselves from me. Like we can do this. If they can do it, I can do it. Mm-hmm. So that's how it started. I officially launched my LLC in 2021. I was in college at the time, and it took me a few months to come up with my name, bro. So like once you come up with your name, it's kind of set in stone. So I kind of wanted my name to mean something. And I don't even think most people know what the brand means. So I was just scribbling on my table in my apartment in college. I used to just write on my table anything that was going through my head. I used to write it down. I used to scribble and draw on my mirrors, all that. And I came up with the concept of Withoutarival after other names weren't available. So pretty much, if you look at the term of rival, if you look at the definition, it's pretty much, imagine you in high school and you playing your team rival. Your whole point is y'all are going against each other to beat each other, right?
Yeah.
You working out to beat each other. So how I kind of spent it was, instead of focusing on beating you, I got to wake up and beat me. That's what Withoutarival means. Even if you, I don't even think people understand that.
I
So
fuck with that.
yeah, that's what it
Spin
means.
that back for them. It might have went over their head, guys.
Yeah, so even if you look at the zero represents everything. I just like recently, after going through my brand development, the zero is like the symbol of the brand. Zero, no rivals, none. So when you look at Withoutarival, it's zero. Right? There's no rival. When I wake up in the morning, I gotta look at the rival in the mirror. It's me. It's no one else. So that's the brand, right? And even me just trying to grow the brand, I definitely gotta portray that message more. Because a lot of the stuff ain't even the clothes, it's the brand, right? Mm-hmm. People will buy a Louis Vuitton shirt that just got a little LV in the corner. It ain't the design, you know what I'm saying? It's just the brand, right? So once I'm able to portray what I really mean, and it hits and resonates with somebody, I think that's when I take off.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
sure, for sure.
So, but to me, the branding was always what it meant. Anybody can make a t-shirt. Anybody can make a pair of sweatpants. I'm trying to make a brand, right? Mm-hmm. I've been doing this for 3, going on 4 years. And I've had learning curve after learning curve after learning curve because I jumped in not knowing anything. But I don't regret jumping in at all because it gives me so much purpose in my day-to-day life, what I think about, Ain't nothing like building something from scratch. Ain't nothing like building something from an idea to actually getting a physical thing made out of it.
Because it's worth more.
Yeah, it hit
the best
different.
feeling.
And they just don't understand
No,
that
they
because they
don't.
don't put the daily grind in.
You
know?
you work for free. You self-employed. You a business owner. You work for free, bro. Because you gotta show the people why they need it, or you gotta show the people what the community, what's the brand about. So I mean, it's something that I'll never give up on, bro. Like I got so much faith that it's gonna work out, even though it looks how it looks now. You know, I started off in my apartment with this idea. I got a business partner. I've sold clothes to other states, people I don't know. Still working on social media, but like, I mean, bro, like, it's just the fact that the idea came to life. That's the craziest part to me.
Yeah, it's the faith of the mustard seed.
Yeah.
And my question is, how did you get into business with Tatenda?
To Tinder. So around this time, I was doing this solo for about 3 years. Of course, life catches up with you, man. I was in school. I started this brand when I was full-time in school and a full-time employee. So I don't have time. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no time to waste. I don't have no time to play around with. And I heard this quote. I forgot who said it, but somebody said, "Would you rather get 100% of a grape or 50% of a watermelon? If you was hungry, would you rather eat 100% of one grape or 50% of a watermelon? You gonna eat 50% of the watermelon."
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So I started to think. I said, I need a partner. I need somebody that can do stuff that I can't do, or I need somebody to delegate stuff to. So I was looking for a couple months. He reached out, and I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see what we can do. And that's kind of how that happened. So it took us over the whole summer because, you know, once you get an LLC, you got to refile paperwork. You got to refile.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
It took a minute, bro. I feel like,
It took us like 3 months, 2.5, 3 months. Like I had to refile everything.
back and
Like,
forth with emails.
back
all
and
that,
forth
bro.
with the bank because the bank needed
man.
proof from the state.
Yeah.
I had to go get I had to change my EIN number. I had to get him on like legal files, all that. So it took us about 3 months, but in August he officially became a part owner. Yeah.
What made you reach out to him?
I mean, like, I always seen.
He's
like,
been involved the whole time too, before he was the owner.
for type shit. But nah, like I always seen like him talking about like how he needs like a partner and like needs like a part owner to the brand, and I always seen him talking about it, and like so I was like, man, like I always like heard and seen him like saying that, and I was like, man, like he keeps saying that, like why he keeps saying that?
Yeah.
And like as a kid too, like I always wanted to like start a brand. It was always a dream, but like I never really thought I would take it serious. So then like when he kept on saying that and kept on saying he needed a partner, I was like, you know what, like let me see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
So I hit him up, and then like
We chopped it up one day. Cool. All right.
one thing led to another, and then here we are.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, what in particular that you do that basically help each other out? Like, what makes you guys the most effective team?
I feel like I'm still kind of learning like what I'm good at and what I'm the best at. But I think like I know every day I'm seeing and learning like the avenues that he's good at, I'm good at. I know for a fact right now I can say that like at business and all the designs and everything like tedious, I feel like he's the best at. He teaches me things every day when it comes to like size charts, business, like all that type of stuff. And then like I think I'm in school right now studying marketing, and like so like social media and like all like the marketing and like advertising.
Yeah,
like,
we need tech.
I'm like,
you see why?
That's my bag right there. So I feel like that's what I'm in right now. So I feel like that's what I'm good at.
I feel like that's a valuable piece right now, especially with everything that we're trying to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like you can't lack in the social media aspect because
you need that.
You're going to lose if you do. You can have the best brand, you can have the best material,
best
say you
quality.
got clothes, you can have the best everything, but if you're not putting yourself out there,
Exactly.
you ain't gonna never get there.
Exactly.
You need more eyes on your your product, on your brand, like
And it's as ironic as it say, like how y'all got the Kobe picture,
Yeah.
you miss as many shots as you don't take. That's
Yeah.
literally
Facts,
what that
yeah.
is.
Yeah,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? There's multiple times that we were just talking before we got on camera. We said, man, what was it? Like, man, we block ourselves from just thinking in our head
That we can't do it.
Facts,
You don't want to look a
Exactly.
certain type
So-
of way. Yeah.
So it's like just basically getting out your head is just all it is.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part about it.
I'm still working on that too. That's the craziest part because I've been doing this for too long to still have that be a problem.
Yeah,
But
go ahead.
we're human though. It's a work in progress. But you know what I'm saying? When you're a business owner, you have to really stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody becomes a really well-known brand without the owner being at the forefront of that.
Yeah,
my
pushing.
personality is so introverted that it's hard sometimes, but I feel myself coming out of my shell because what's to be afraid of? If it don't work, I wouldn't have known if I didn't try anyway.
Exactly.
You might as well try 110. You know what I'm saying? Like you might as well.
Like if it don't work, you're gonna be in the same
Same
predicament.
position.
if you
Same
try
predicament.
it.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, I don't know. I just feel like at this point in life, bro, if you don't try or try to do anything, bro, like I feel like even in this area, like there's people that are doing their thing, but it's like a crab in a bucket mentality.
For sure.
To where it's
bad
like,
in
bro,
this area,
when
bro.
you go out of town, bro, like it's just a whole different type of vibe, my nigga. Like niggas will greet you, niggas will talk to you, like bro, if you
Wanna
fresh
work
out there or
with you,
something, they're
right.
like, bro, I end up meeting a guy. I was vlogging out there in Washington after I got my tattoo. I was like, I'm just starving. I gotta go somewhere. The mall was right next door, so I just went and got a gyro real quick.
Yeah.
I'm vlogging, like, what you doing? I was like, I just do podcasts, and I'm just up and coming, doing my thing.
Yeah.
He was like, dude, I'm from the Netherlands. I moved out here in 2008.
Uh-huh.
He's like, I own my own gyro spot. So, like, it just little stuff like that to where it's like, bro, I feel like I've always been scared to take that leap.
Yeah.
And it's like, man, if he can just come from the Netherlands
And do it.
I can't just go 1,000 miles away real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Why can't I do that? And what's
You can
holding
do
me
that shit.
back?
Yeah.
Right.
And I think I think that's what resonated with me. Cause like I'm gonna be transparent. Like I've always been talking about moving, but I feel like I've always made every type of excuse
Not to.
And every time I go, it's a different experience that would elevate me.
Yeah.
And like right here, it's like, no, I know I can do it out here. I know I can do it. I can
And you might have to leave to accomplish what you need to accomplish.
You might just have to. And it's like, not even trying to bring God into this, but it's like sometimes, bro, like your calling be really right into your face.
Yeah.
But that destruction has to happen for you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of people are scared of destruction, but they don't realize destruction clears space.
For sure.
Yeah.
For something new.
And speaking of destruction, what are some of the destructions that made you guys elevate and make better things from what you guys, you know what I'm saying, started with? What are some of the learning curves, I should say, that you had to go through?
A lot, honestly, because like I said, I knew nothing, bro. All I knew was LLC. So file my joint. That's all I was worried about. I didn't know nothing. It got to a point where somebody else was trying to steal my name.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, like, and I was just fresh. I'm like, bro, come on. I ain't even got the money to fight. Yeah. You feel me? But no, they didn't end up stealing my name, but like all the legal stuff, bro.
Yeah, you had to,
mind blown. I don't know what's going on. So you look at it, I think a lot of people look at it as just clothes, and that's fine, but like I'm a legal business owner. Like with the secretary, like I pay my taxes, all of that. So when you looking at that at 20 years old, I don't know what none of this means. I still really don't, right? But I do my due diligence. I search up the information that I need to help me be successful. So like even learning curves, like you mentioned earlier, that cricket, bro, I started off with vinyl, bro. I did the look weaving, and I realized how quickly that was not gonna work. It took me an hour to do one t-shirt.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Real question.
Yeah.
So cause I be working with vinyl and stuff like that. So like, what made you realize that that's just not gonna work for you?
When your clients is washing your clothes and the design peel off.
No matter what you do.
Yeah. So as if you doing merch or you doing like a mom and pop shop, cool. But for where I'm trying to be, I don't want my brand to represent. They're gonna spend their money on something and they wash it and then it crumples up. You know what I'm saying? So learning curve one. That was one of the biggest ones. After that, okay, I need a manufacturer, or I need to go to a screen printing shop or a direct-to-garment printing shop in the country that's gonna do it right. That's one of the learning curves you learn. Also, like even your pricing. A lot of people don't understand what you should be charging for your product, but as a business owner, you should, right? So when people say that my prices is too high for something, and I don't think so, you don't understand how much I paid to get it done. You know what I'm saying? You don't understand how much shipping is. You don't understand how much money I have to pay to taxes when I make a sale. You don't know how much money I got to reinvest off of these clothes until the next drop. So that stuff in the beginning, bro, I'm not really. I'm charging more for what I made it for, but I don't understand what I need to charge for what. You know what I'm saying? I didn't understand my overhead, right? So when you got a website online, you got a domain that you pay for, whether you pay for it monthly or a year, that costs money. Where you're hosting it at, that costs money. They taking taxes out of every order you make. They taking a processing fee or a service fee out of every order you make before it hits your account. So what you pay on the internet for my stuff, that's not necessarily hitting my account like that. You know what I'm saying? Stuff gets taken out, right? So you need to account for that. When it's tax season, you need to account for every sale you made. You owe taxes. Whether you do it right or not, nigga, you owe taxes.
Oh, God.
Nigga, you owe taxes, all right?
The fucked up part about it is, man, excuse my language, like, they just literally come up to you like, man, I can get that?
Yeah.
Like, even it be family members like,
man,
I need all colors.
Yeah.
All colors?
Right.
Nigga, did you know what I did to get that?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I don't understand because they're not in a bit. I mean, if there was a clothing brand owner that was listening, they understand, right?
Yeah.
People think of it as just clothes, but it's like when you have. I'm an entrepreneur before clothes. I don't think this might not be the only thing I end up doing.
Hell no, I don't even see that in y'all, man. Just the way y'all, little. Not even to cut you off, bro, but just the way y'all maneuver.
Yeah.
I can just tell. I'm a vibe type person.
Yeah.
Like, I read people. So it's like when I came in, even the introduction, I'm like, okay, I see what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can just see just how y'all take y'all shit serious,
bro.
That this is just a stepping stone.
For sure.
Withoutarival is just something to get your name out there.
Yeah.
Something bigger is, and you know what's crazy? Your past history and what you do now is what creates your ceiling.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think seeing you guys right here is inspirational to me. That's why we sitting here right now.
Yeah.
It's not just me. Obviously, we both wanted to work with each other, but
for sure.
it just took you know what I'm saying? I really was inspired. Like I was telling you earlier, bro, I ended up seeing your video, and I'm like, man, dude, like I was kind of like saying I'm serious with doing what I'm doing, but I'm like, bro,
it put some pressure on.
It did, and it wasn't, and that's the thing. I'm not a hater, gang.
Yeah.
Like, I was happy as hell to see that shit. I think I'd fuck around and hit you up or something. I'm like, man,
yeah, bro.
Keep doing, like, nigga, that shit made me want to do what I'm doing.
When that happened, I was going through the worst breakup of my life. Like,
bro, and that's that shit, that's what you need, though.
That next month, I got this place. Right after that. So they kind of it helped take my mind off of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's like God bless you in mysterious ways. He kind of takes stuff away and give you something else.
Yeah. And I think that's the hardest thing for people because like we said earlier, like sometimes the stuff really be right in your face.
Yeah.
And it's like you got so much clutter going on.
For sure. You can't even focus.
Man, look, I don't know about you, but we grew up in the church, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
So we know when there's too much clutter going on, that means you got too much going on.
Yep.
So that means you need to get into that prayer closet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I allowed too much stuff in my life that didn't need to be there. So my life was bit by bit like destroyed. And I wouldn't say destroyed like as a dramatic way, but because of the choices I made and stuff I indulged in, my life was a representation of that. That I let myself go through. So I was like, I'm maturing, I'm getting older. That's my bad.
Yep.
That's my fault. Now I know not to do that no more. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, everything that bad happened to me, bro, I'm thankful because it always changed your mindset. It always grows you. It challenges you to think different. Like now, bro, I only want to be challenged to think different because I know I'm not the smartest, but I want to be, right? So any lesson I can learn from anybody, bro, I'm listening. Yeah, I'm listening for sure. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody that want to give me advice, not everybody, because everybody's advice is not good. You also can't take advice from people who are not trying to do what you're doing. They might give you the wrong advice or they might limit you. I don't tell everybody everything.
Yeah.
Because I don't always think that you have the right life experience to tell me what I could take out of it. But I'm always willing to learn, bro, like every day. Like I don't even care what you do, what your occupation is. But if you got something of value to say to me, I'm listening.
Yeah, I'm with you with the whole advice thing because you know what's crazy? Sometimes I don't like to take advice from people because it's like, or like ask people like, you know when people get around like a artist, say they're a rapper and they want to get around an artist, like, man, what did you do to do this and this?
Yeah.
You basically giving me the blueprint of how you made it.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna make it.
Your way's gonna be different.
Everybody got different paths, bro.
Exactly.
Different
so
journeys.
it's like if you can teach me something or you can, you know what I'm saying, give me inspiration, I'll take it. But like you literally trying to tell me, all right, this is what I did, and this is what I did. I can't do that because times is different.
Right.
Everything is different.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like
It's a different era.
For you to like even be a thing out here, you have to evolve, my nigga. Like you cannot be out here. You can't be the nigga who's dressing in the 90s right now.
Nope.
You know them niggas that just like nigga, fuck that. I'm back. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing.
You got a Kango on.
Oh God.
Like it do be niggas that be walking with them, and it's like, bro, why don't you got an AirPod, bro? I get it. I get it's $200, but bro, why are you walking around with that in your head?
You gotta catch up. You're gonna get left behind.
Exactly.
Facts,
so,
bro.
and that's one of the biggest things. It's like trying to stay in that middle of like being in reality. Like you know how you say social media. So I have a real question because me personally, we have a person who like records Q, no face. You know what I'm saying? Records for us, but I do I edit and I post and I do everything, right? So like when it comes to that, how is it for you when you need to get your break from it?
Get a break from like.
It's like say if you're on social media so much as far as like you're posting, you're doing this, or you're always editing, or you're always on the screen. What is your release?
I'll let you answer this one.
So with the whole content thing, I came up. The first thing you got to do is like you gotta set a schedule for the week. So like I told myself, I was like, all right, I want to post every other day. So like every video I do, like I just got into so what I'm doing now is I record multiple videos in like one sitting.
Okay. So
like I got like 2 videos in queue right now that I'm about to post in the next couple of days. So I'm chilling for the next couple of days. I'm chilling. I don't gotta do it. I can think about what videos I want to record next. So like I just get in spans of recording a bunch of content in like one day. So that way like I can do what I gotta do for the week. For the
stacking
content.
it up type shit.
So like I can give myself that time, like when I don't gotta record, I can go to the gym, I can do some homework, I can go to work, I can chill, I can eat, I can just like that's my break. Yeah,
I feel like time management is one of the biggest things with doing what we're doing right now.
Yeah.
Because like if you don't have time management, bro, you're gonna run yourself into the dirt.
Facts, bro,
For sure.
Facts, yeah.
For
Like
sure.
there was at one point, like they'll attest to you, bro. I was having migraines and stuff, like, cause I would be like, I work, bro. We work 40+ hours a week, and then I would be doing this podcasting multiple times a week, and I'd be staying up editing. I got a son, so I'm still waking up when he need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's just all type, like, bro, I'm going, and then I finally crashed. Like, it was so bad, like, my head was hurting so bad. Like, ask him. Like, bro, my head would be just crazy. Like, I was having bad migraines. Like, I was scared to go to the doctor because I was thinking I was about to die or something.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it.
And what they said is, like, bro, your blood pressure's so high. Like, you're so stressed. You got so much going on. And that's what made me realize, like, okay.
Yeah, you got to tone it down.
Yeah.
But I understand why you do that. You grind, like, that's how, like, every man not built like that, bro, but a man that wants something, they going to do whatever it takes. You got a kid. You trying to feed him and yourself. You know what I'm saying? You going to do whatever it takes, whether you tired or not. You know what I'm saying? I get up and go to work. I don't want to. But guess what?
You got to.
I'm in there.
I'm in there. I need. I'm punching in. I got to, bro. Because I always think about, man, if I don't go today, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah, facts.
You're gonna be like, damn.
I should have went to work.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Especially if you don't got nothing productive to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it would be different. Like, if y'all like took up, y'all got all types of, they don't know, but y'all got all types of machinery in y'all stuff. So if y'all took the day off to like, you know what, we got 50 orders today, we gonna
see that makes sense to me. That makes sense. Yeah.
But if you're just taking off because you got
just
drunk
tired,
the night before, my nigga, why
you got to be more
Why
responsible.
you get drunk that night
Exactly.
if you can't go in?
Exactly. We too old. I mean, you how you 25?
I'm 25.
You 25. You 20.
I'm 25. Yeah.
I'm 24. So it's like at this age too, bro. Like, you know how they say your prefrontal cortex start to develop like
That's some real
your
shit.
prefrontal cortex start to develop more as a man when you're 25.
Yeah,
that's some real shit.
I can feel it, bro. No cap. Like, I literally feel like decisions I make at 24 is not the same decision I would have made at 20. I would have probably complained. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I got responsibilities. I got stuff to take care of. I got people depending on me. I gotta do what I gotta do. It don't matter how I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
It don't matter. Don't nobody care anyway. So might as well get up and do it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I think a lot of people got to realize. Nobody give a fuck.
Nobody
bro.
care. No way.
Nobody really care.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's not a bad thing, though.
No.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, so, okay, what I'm doing is very controversial right now. So like us doing podcasts is very controversial. We can say something that could just and that's their POV.
Yeah.
And you got to realize people's POV is what? That's their perception.
Yeah.
Right.
So at the end of the day, like you gotta that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. You just gotta start just doing whatever you think. Stop thinking about it, because at the end of the day, they gonna perceive you how they want to perceive you. Because they ain't gonna do the due diligence to take away, like you said. I gotta feed my family. I gotta do this. I got this going. They just gonna see what they got going on or see what they see on the screen. Like, oh, that's how what I think.
Yeah. Form their opinion that way. That's so cool like, too.
They gonna form their opinion anyway. So just do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's
fact though. That's fact.
That's so fact. I ain't mean to get deep right there, but that's just what it is.
Fact, bro. Like, I be needing to hear it from somebody else sometime, bro. Because I get in my head and I be second guessing stuff.
Man, what?
And it's like, to be real, and like in the humblest way, I think everything I do is hard. I think everything I do is fire. But I'm not always. But I'm not always that vocal, bro. Because I get in my own head and start to be like, maybe not. But it's like, no. Like you see Kanye West.
Yeah,
he was that
Gemini.
delusional.
He
was that delusional,
nigga,
bro.
that's not delusion, bro. It's
delusional until it's real.
Bad.
Like, he made it real.
So bad that nigga, it don't matter. Look, these niggas got motherfucking clothing dropping on them because it's so hot. You feel me? You can show them what that is,
my hand burning.
Show them some of the shit y'all got.
Yeah, bro, we got a little bit of stuff in inventory right now, man. We really trying to level up, scaling right now. Come get you a beanie for the winter. You know, got the cross on there. We still believe in Jesus this way. I don't know about all of y'all. But, you know, something like.
If you don't believe in Jesus, I hope you watching it and you start believing in him. You
we
feel
got
me?
some high quality
beanie with black
sweatpants.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just copped the glasses on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you showed that.
We out here.
Purple tint.
These bitches crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to tell y'all, this is real. Look, I don't support nothing that I don't think is legit. Like the people who do the music and you want to get on here and your shit trash and you're not on here, it's a reason. It's the reason why we only got 2 interviews and they said one. Y'all got it really. You suck.
You gotta keep it a bean, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's not no hating shit. It's just like I told them earlier, man. If this is a hobby to you, all due respect. I respect that, but you can be somewhere else with that. We serious over here.
Too much time. You gotta think about how much time you don't even think about the clothes. You gotta think about how much time you invested. Time the only thing that you can't get back. You can get money back. You can make a lot of money in one day.
That's the most
time is the
expensive
thing that you can't get back, bro. So if you put too many hours. I put so much hours into stuff that nobody sees. But that make it worth it though, because it's like, bro, you doing that out of choice. Ain't nobody forcing me to do it. You know what I'm saying? I'm making my own decision to do that, and I feel satisfied.
Good doing it though.
Yeah, like I know that. I know that once I get the platform, I know that once I keep working hard, I'm gonna get paid in the back. I'm gonna get paid in the back end. But now it's just setting a standard right now, setting a standard, and doing your homework. I'm a type of dude, man. I'm gonna do my homework on what I need to, especially when you're in the industry that you're in. You gotta know what you're selling. You gotta know how you want it made. I think we were talking about this earlier, but didn't get it on camera. When you're selling clothes, bro, you gotta know how to make a size chart. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know none of that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh God, bro.
You know
He sent me a size chart. I think it was like some sweats and like some hoodies. I seen it and I was like, bro, like I'm gonna just trust you, bro, because you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Like I'm reading it, I'm like,
and we got them on now. I made these.
I'm about to buy them bitches.
You feel me? Like
they got that, bro. They comfy as hell, bro.
I literally,
they comfy, bro.
You feel me? I literally
baggy as shit.
Made the own size chart for it.
No homo shit.
Nah, they comfy, bro. I was telling him, man, these my new favorite sweats.
Yeah, bro. It's real subtle.
I've been wearing these, bro.
You feel me? You feel me? You don't really see it, but it's subtle. Like, so we got the red ones right here. But like, once you get into this industry, bro, so many people come in as a get rich quick scheme. Yeah. If you're already famous, if you already have a big following, you're gonna eat off of it. But if you're like me, where you're relatively unknown at this point, bro, you gotta do your homework, bro. Ain't nobody finna just come by just because of your name. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's finna come by Withoutarival because of Addison Harris. Not at this point.
Hell no.
You feel me? So you gotta really do your homework on what you need made and the type of fabrics that you want to do. There's so many ways you can make clothes. You need to be very specific, and you need to know before you try to sell it to somebody.
Have you ever thought about making an ebook with stuff like that and selling to people?
No, because I feel like you can only take. I don't know if I want to even get into that. I think a lot of people take advantage of people with ebooks, but it's not always that.
I think so too, but I think it's the chili.
Hey, if people are willing to pay for it, sell it. If people are willing to pay for it, sell it, bro.
No
but
lie.
it's so you got Google and YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I don't need an ebook from a specific person. YouTube University. It's already there. I mean, if you want to be lazy, I feel like you can go get an ebook and copy whatever this man said. Do your own research. See what works. Go through trial and error yourself so you can see what works firsthand, and then you move based off of that. I definitely watch a lot of YouTube from already big owners. I don't know if y'all know like Hollywood Shaq. I don't know if you know, he made Hollywood Hideout. He got a lot of great content on YouTube.
I'm saying? We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta. That's why I'm happy we doing this because I feel like we both trying to dip and dabble in both of the same thing that we do mainly.
Yeah.
So I feel like it'll mesh really good.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Hey, I'm down, bro.
And like I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you, bro. Like I like y'all conversation. So it's like this could be something that we could do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Ain't just ain't just an interview. It could be.
Keep it going.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
It's just, cause
I'm with it, bro.
Y'all was talking about how y'all wanted to do a podcast
We do.
about mental health. What made y'all want to get into that?
Let him take it. Give him backstory.
Oh, sorry, I'm over here sliding.
Yeah,
So-
give him backstory on Hinge. How
we got the other brand, Unhinged Sanity, right here.
And let me explain this part. So Unhinged Sanity was his idea originally, right?
Okay.
When he became a partner, it became a part of War. Once you do paperwork, it is Withoutarival. The LLC is Withoutarival. Unhinged is a part of that. It's a DBA. So everything comes through Withoutarival. So these are both Withoutarival, but these are ran as two separate brands, but not really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this is Withoutarival, but it's a separate type of message, and I'll let him explain that because he's the one with the forefronted idea.
So Unhinged Sanity, it's just a brand like. So I don't drink. So I know you asked me like if I drank earlier, and like I don't drink. So like I kind of been through a lot with that, and I kind of when I stopped drinking, I started Unhinged Sanity. So like before, like it's kind of like. It's kind of two separate stories of how like
it's a long story.
Yeah, of how it started and how it came to be.
Mm-hmm.
But like the short version is just like so I started like when I first stopped drinking, like I had a lot of time. I was just thinking, sitting, not doing shit, just sitting there, just like, and I started posting like these stoic quotes and shit, and like
quotes that you came up with from your own head or
yeah,
like you just
like stuff like because I be thinking too much sometimes, bro.
Yeah.
And like, so I would think, and I would just post these quotes, and I put them on my story, and then like some people were fucking with them, and some people weren't.
Mm-hmm. And
I was just like, man, like, let me not do all this like posting on the gram. I think it just cut out, but I was like, yeah, like let me not post all this like on the gram for like people that's not fucking with it. I'm gonna start my own thing. So I made a whole little brand Unhinged Sanity, and then so it's pretty much just a whole brand focusing on sobriety, mental health, fitness, and swag.
Okay.
So like,
I fuck with that. Question though. So I don't know if you would want to get into this, but like, what made you stop drinking, or like, were you just overboard, or like you would just be going crazy?
Yeah, bro, I had a problem, man.
Okay.
I'll be honest. Yeah.
But but that's the thing though. Like, you know what I think is so real about that is that like. You know how you can tell certain people, like, man, cuz you wildin'.
Yeah.
And they like, no, I'm not. I think that's one of the biggest things that you can do as a person is realizing your biggest failures and turning it around.
yeah.
And I'm not saying you drinking was a failure, but I'm just saying, I mean, everybody's life is different.
Yeah.
But it's like being able to take your negative into a positive will always make me salute a person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because some people would just be down in their sorrows, bro. And like I'm one of them people that it's like, bro, excuses is like assholes, bro. Like I feel like I've been through just about everything, bro. Mm-hmm. I'm just not a person that's just gonna post about it and do this because, like we said earlier, nobody care, bro.
Nobody care.
So it's like, bro, at the end of the day, you just gotta work, put your head down,
and just. Up.
Cause look, once you put your head down so much and grind so much, bro. Sometimes if you're doing it the right way, if you put your head up,
yeah,
you might be in the spot that you want to be.
Yeah.
Nah,
you know
like I fell down like face first, like with drinking, bro. Like it was bad. I'll be honest. Like I've been drinking like for a minute. I feel like since like I'll be honest and say, like, I heard my first drink, like, alcoholism runs in my family. Like, everybody, damn near everybody, my dad, I got, like, family, like, all my family, like, it runs in the family, bro. And, like, I had my first drink when I was, I want to say when I was, like, in my teens, bro. Maybe, like, 14 type shit.
It really be like that, though.
Yeah. But, like, when people start drinking, bro, you, like, it's, my dad always says this, like, it starts as fun. It starts as fun, like when you start drinking. I'm like, when he told me that, I was like, yeah, man, he just talking.
What does
bro.
that mean?
Like, he just talking, man. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. And then like as like I kept getting older and as I kept like having fun with it, like it just kind of got like, it got to the point where I just started drinking to like to cope with stuff, to talk to girls, to get confidence, to like just unwind, and just like it started getting more heavy and more heavy and more heavy, and then it got to the point, bro, where I was drinking like. As soon as I woke up, I used to wake up, bro, and like look at like what time the liquor store opens, so like I can legally buy alcohol and shit. Like, bro, like it was bad, bro. Like I used to, it was bad, bro. It got to the point, bro, like where my liver was failing, right? It was getting damaged and shit. The doctor was like, yeah, you gotta cut it out. So like that's when like I was like, all right, like I gotta cut it out, and I was hospitalized like more than once, like with the shit.
That's deep though. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like that basically like really dives into your brand even more. Like that's the real seller, my nigga.
It does.
Because you gotta realize, like, think about motherfuckers that just see your brand.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's not, but like when I'm looking at it, I'm like, what makes it different?
Exactly.
And now them hearing that, it's kind of like.
That's the point.
I got that shit tatted on me, bro. But,
It ain't even really about clothes. This is the way we represent it.
It's not.
It's the way we express it. But it's like that's why I'm saying like this could go a lot of different ways, especially with us having a voice. I don't think a lot of people have a brand identity where at least we know what it means and what we're trying to do. It goes way farther beyond clothes. Clothes don't really mean nothing. I just like clothes. You know what I'm saying?
That's just how you express yourself. I feel like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like you know, people don't really know the origin, bro. But like nigga, like, and it's crazy because the way I live my life, people don't really realize it. But like, man, we grew up in the church together, and I feel like I would have never ever expected you to be, and not in a bad way.
Yeah.
But I would have never expected you to be doing what you're doing, to be where you're at right now. But it's like at the same time, we were both young, doing our own thing. Like I don't. Would you even believe that I haven't touched a pair of drumsticks in years?
No.
He was cold, huh?
He stayed on the drums. Stuff changes though, so it don't surprise me.
Yeah, I feel it, yeah.
But that wasn't even nothing that somebody taught me. That was a God-given talent.
Yeah.
Nobody ever taught me that.
You just started doing it. You just woke up, you just knew how to do it. Some things you just naturally are good at.
Yeah.
You know how to do.
And it's like I haven't touched it in so long, and it's crazy because being around certain people will make you think about certain stuff.
Yeah.
And it just kind of made me like just realize like, dang, like how you met him is not even what you doing right now.
Right. No, I met him on a bus, bro. I met him on a school bus.
Was it back at elementary school?
Elementary school. He just moved because we lived really close to each other. He was a grade older than me. But they just moved randomly. Like he had like 4, 5. He had a gang of brothers and stuff. So they was on the bus. So he just spawned in Stevensville one day. Yeah, just on the bus. That's how I know him originally.
And you said that you was out there on the coast. You be out there in Portland and different stuff like that.
Yeah, I got hella family in Portland, so I'd be out there like in and out. Like I was just there back in October.
How do you like? All right, compared to being out here,
bro.
What is the difference? And hold on, what time are we at right now? No, I'm not even saying how we been running.
At least 30 at this point, huh?
Oh man, we cool. We can keep running. I just wanted to know because nigga time been flying.
Nah, that's for real.
But like really, like how much of a difference? Am I moving too much? How much of a difference is it from out here to being out there? And I want your honest opinion because you know people don't know.
I tell everybody I talk to, bro. Like
I'm telling you,
Portland, bro.
Let's take a trip, y'all.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I've been telling him, I'm like, bro, like
I don't even take trips though. I'm for real.
I don't even gas it like that. I just say like, because every time I tell people about Portland, the first thing they always say is, man, don't it rain too much over there? Don't it rain,
That's
bro?
That's what they say about Washington.
It's like, bro, like nah,
so you
like
want the snow, nigga. You want
right?
It snowed here.
Like, it only snowed. It only rained over there, bro. Like maybe like once every single time I've been out there, bro. Portland is dope, bro. Like I don't know. I just like the mountain city like mesh up. Like I just like that vibe, bro. Like
the agriculture is so crazy, and the best thing I can say is it's free, bro.
that's what I'm saying. You just feel good,
free.
bro.
Like you don't gotta really like out here, bro. Like out here,
it ain't nothing.
It ain't shit out
people
here,
be
bro.
judging a lot, bro.
Oh God, bro.
Like, bro, you can literally go out there and like, bro, like
Be
if you
free.
fresh out here, like if they like what you got on, they're like, man, that's nice as hell. Like when I was out there, when I was just out in Portland, man, people walking by me like, oh, I like your glasses, or man, like this, or it's like it felt like I could just be an honest person out here. Like out here, I gotta just be.
Right.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't show no weakness.
Oh God.
You give a nigga a compliment, now you dick ride.
Right.
I can't even tell you your shit look
Right.
nice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
For
that's
real,
stemmed
bro.
from insecurity though.
And you know what I realized?
There's a lot of insecure niggas over here, bro.
For sure.
It's not even just over here. I feel like obviously it's different going everywhere, but like I feel like in our own culture, we literally make everything that's cool or what's supposed to be doing not cool,
make
bro.
it corny. Yeah.
Like it's like, okay, so like if I snitch on you because you did something crazy, it's like, oh, you a snitch. Like,
Right.
nigga, you just
did some foul shit.
Right.
Yeah.
you just went crazy.
For
What
sure.
are you doing?
I think it's also how you was raised too, bro. Like I've never ever been in the streets or claimed to be that. So you can't hold me to no street standard. You know what I'm saying? I don't live by street rules, bro. Like that, y'all can have that shit. I'm playing a different game.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just in the point in life where it's like, man, I'm gonna protect myself, but it's just like at a point, it's like, you got it, man.
Yeah, you got it. Whatever feeds your ego, you got it.
I come from like my whole family's African, bro. So like I come from Africans and like they just hammer it in my head like since a kid, bro. Like school, education, school this, school that. I feel like my parents and like my whole family taught me like just how to be like proper and like how to be like get it the right way and have like manners and shit like that. Like they never really like my dad always told me like like nothing good happens at night and shit like that.
Yeah, that's what they said. Nigga, nothing open besides legs.
Yeah, that's it.
I ain't never heard that.
You heard that?
No, I ain't never heard that.
Hey, fuck with me, you might learn something. You feel me? It just that's the thing, bro. Like
it's important having strong parents.
Yeah,
bro.
Facts,
And you know what is so big? It's like people don't realize that like how much stuff that your parents embed in you really makes what you are when you're older.
Yeah, facts, bro.
Because it's
means
like some
everything.
of the decisions and stuff that you will make
Yeah.
is completely different than. Have you realized y'all went to college? I never went to college, but I had homies that played football at Michigan and all that. So I'm experienced the party life.
Right.
But like we said earlier, cause I was raised in the church, so like nigga, the way I think is different. Like I might indulge in certain stuff, but like it's certain shit that it's like, nigga, I'm not doing that. I don't care what you talk about.
I got a conscience. I got morals. I got standards still.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So differentiating that when y'all in college is different because it's like y'all are exposed to so many different things.
For sure.
So what kept you guys grounded? I should say, being in college. Because I don't care what you say. That freshman year, y'all went crazy.
Shit, I was in school and then dropped out, and now I'm back in school. So I mean,
that's and you graduated.
Yeah, I graduated
From Western.
Yes, sir.
Right?
I guess, man, like, appreciate that. I guess, I ain't gonna lie, like, growing up, I was like, I wouldn't say a nerd, like, I was a cool nerd, for real. Like, and it's kind of weird, because I've kind of figured out what it stemmed from, so it goes back to, like, first grade. You know how, like, your teacher randomly call on you, or make you start reading? Out of, like, everybody. So, I was so damn nervous as a kid, I didn't want the teacher to call on me, and I didn't know the answer, or I couldn't read, or sound like I could read.
So you
I would
had
be
to
embarrassed.
make sure you was...
Yes, bro. So like I was like OD a little bit. Like my mama and my daddy, they was on me, but they didn't really have to be on me like that. Like it was something that I wanted. I didn't want to start reading. I'm already black at an all-white school, which is what I think really comes from.
Remember when I used to see me coming, when I used to go to Honor, I used to make sure when I see him, I would make sure, what up?
I'm
in here. So anything, I'm in here. Just know I'm here.
Yeah, and I grew up in that, right? So you already know, and it's like some people even say like, you white or da, but it's like, no, I'm very black. I knew I was black when I was 5 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'm around all white kids. My teacher's white.
To adapt, my nigga.
Yeah, bro. So I didn't want to be, if I'm the only black dude in here, I'm not going to be dumb. Y'all ain't finna have one up on me.
Exactly.
Not on me. So
y'all gonna use me as a target.
Y'all gonna use me as an example as to whatever y'all want to perceive my culture as, but I won't represent what y'all think. So my thing was, I'm gonna learn how to read. I'm gonna learn how to do math. I'm gonna do good on my assignments. I know how to act. You know what I'm saying? Still myself, but I know how to act. So just going into college, bro, it didn't really take much. I went into engineering. So I went into computer science, which really was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. Like, seriously. A lot of discouragement because I went from, being a 3.5, 3.7, kid since sixth grade, even up until I went to LMC, to going to Western and being on like academic probation or getting my FAFSA taken away. And it's just because, bro, my professor is from Iraq. My professor is from a foreign language. I don't even know what she's saying. So you don't even know what
he really talking about for real.
No, sir.
Right, yeah, I feel it.
And then not even that, not even the fact that I'm still maybe one of 3 black kids in this whole class still. So I'm in there with foreigners, majority of Caucasian people. I don't go to class with a do-rag on. I don't fit in with y'all.
Literally.
So I didn't always feel like, man, I had the crew that I should have, and I regret that a little bit. I could have worked harder to find my people, but I was such a I'm gonna figure it out type of dude. But that's only what drove me. I think just growing up a black kid in the all-white school drove me to do certain things. I didn't want to be an example of. I didn't want to be a bad representation of black people.
Yeah, I mean that's a big thing, bro. And what about you going back into college after you dropped out? Like, what made you get back into it?
Honestly, bro, like the job I'm doing now, it made me like realize that I need to figure something out. Cause like also like back to my sobriety, like when I first got sober, like I was kind of just like going with the motion. I had a lot of time. I was just like a lot of idle time. So I was working and like I work in ceramics. So I work with a bunch of older people too. So then like I'm looking at them and they're like, man, my back hurt, man. I'm getting old, man. I want to retire here. Like I'm thinking, damn, bro. I'm not trying to be like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be like that. So like, you know what, bro? I'm gonna lock back in, go back to school. And then like I'm in school now, bro, and it's smooth, bro. Like I'm doing a whole lot better now in school than I was like back.
It take that
first when I started. Yeah.
It take a little bit of maturity.
That setback, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and that you know how they say that setback set for a better comeback. That's a real thing.
It is,
them
bro.
corny quotes be real
Yeah,
sometimes.
on God, bro. Yeah, it's cause like
They do.
And one of the biggest things that we do to end, you know what I'm saying? Because, I ain't going to lie. I don't want to give them too much because this is good. We might have to do part two.
We run it back.
I ain't going to lie. You know what I'm saying? But one of the big things that we do to end the show, we always say, what is something that you can give inspirational or what you can give to people for the week? It don't even got to be for the week. It can be something that's been on your mind because I know you got quotes that you say you do. Just, hey, give it to them. I'll go last. That's on y'all.
Let me think about it real quick.
Or y'all want me to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
See, I put my own self on the spot. It's okay. Like I said earlier, I feel like y'all, we gotta start taking our ego out of a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Our ego gonna block us out of 95% of everything.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Once you take your ego out of everything, I feel like your life and everything and your goals will start to align with what you're supposed to be doing. And also, everything that you're supposed to be doing everything that you want to be doing ain't everything you're supposed to be doing. I don't know if you believe in God or who you believe in, but you need to get right to see what's going on in line with that because you don't want to be working against what you're supposed to be doing.
That's fact.
Because, don't get me wrong, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you get leverage, you get some pull. But it's a different type of pull when you ain't supposed to be doing it.
For sure. It ain't gonna work. I'll let you go. I know you got something. He like this though, like all day. If y'all go through go on Unhingedsanity _ on Instagram. Y'all gonna see him blowing the page up.
If I was to say something inspirational, man, I would just say listen to yourself, man. Like whatever you see, whatever you feel, don't think it's a coincidence. Like whatever you think that you should be doing, like you were saying, like whatever you think you should be doing, like do it. Like if you have a thought that's like, oh, like, man, maybe I should stop doing this. Maybe I should like go this way. Maybe I should lock in on this. Like listen to your gut. Listen to your inner thoughts, and believe and yeah, intuition. Believe yourself.
Yeah.
And just do what you want to do, man, because at the end of the day, it's your life. No one's gonna come and tell you to do something because they think it's a good idea for you.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, when you dying on your deathbed, you gonna lay there and be like, damn,
I
shouldn't have listened to what he was telling me, bro.
Yeah.
I just put in my notes. I'm sorry to cut you off. I just put in my notes. I said, bro, you don't want to die with any regrets.
That's what I'm saying.
Nope.
So do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, and listen to yourself, man. Listen to your gut. Listen to your intuition. It's your life. Go live it.
Fact. I think I'd end it off with something short and sweet. Never think you too small to accomplish big things.
Oh, that's fire.
I think a lot of us, and I'm just speaking like from my perspective, you come from a small city. You don't know that many people. Not that many people know you, but you got to think about the people that was ahead of you that accomplished that. There's always been people from bad situations that end up, exactly where they want to be. So if you like in a small city, you feel like don't nobody know you. You feel like don't nobody support you the way you need. You got to give them a reason to. And if they don't respect it, keep grinding. They're going to see one day. You just got to keep working.
That's good. I like how I put y'all on the spot. You know what I'm saying, man? You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to go.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? I love this right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Cool, man.
I don't know if y'all felt like this is an actual pod, but you know what I'm saying? I just like
felt
to actually
natural,
just
bro.
Yeah, that's
That's
cool,
what I'm
bro.
saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I love doing it. We gotta do this
Run it
again.
back.
Nah, we can
gotta
run it
get
back,
them
bro.
again. I just wanted to give them a little taste because at the end of the day, with the sauce, you might have a whole jar. You can't pour too much out. You just gotta. Sometimes you gotta open it a little bit.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Just to see what you're working with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm Kenny B for real, and I went to Tinder.
Yes, sir.
And Addison.
Yes, sir.
What you got? Withoutarival, and we got Unhinged. What is that?
Sanity.
Sanity.
Yes, sir.
Y'all, come on, shop.
Go
I
ahead.
shot. Hey,
Yeah,
look,
he
I
shot. Ask him. He'll
Look,
tell you.
Satisfied.
Look, I don't, nigga, come on, man.
He'll tell you. Withoutarival on Instagram, WITHOUTARIVAL.
Go ahead and shout your shit out too.
Insanity _. Go ahead and spell it
sir.
for me.
Insanity _ Go
Type.
follow that. Go tap in. If you resonate with it,
Just go check it out. Don't gotta
Go.
follow if you want to, but go just check it out.
Man, go follow that shit, man. Goddamn, make sure
Yeah.
y'all like,
Goddamn.
subscribe, share. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get us in the algorithm. Don't just watch it because you like. I be forgetting sometimes to like and share too when I watch stuff too.
We can. That's what I want. We can talk about it off the camera, but we can show you that.
Yeah, for sure. But nigga, we out of here. I'm Kenny B
Yeah.
for real,
Yeah.
man.
Tune.
Tender. Hey,
Addison.
tune. Yeah.
We out of here, man.
Peace, love.